No, I agree. I agree that is a commitment song, but I agree that's a commitment song, but it's very sad. From Cape to Cairo. Thank Thank you very much, comrades. And let us start by thanking Comrade Mangena as a returning officer, and then with the comrades he was working with. Thank you very much for the job. Well done. But having done that, I think we should start at the beginning. Start at the beginning. And that beginning is this, and I want you to listen carefully to me when I say this. That beginning is that we did everything that we did, and then we went into campaigning and did all those type of things. But then, in the end, Azapo elected, and elected the people that it elected. Okay. But can I just make this point? That comrades, there are no winners, there are no losers. All that we have is the leadership of Azapo, and all of us are that leadership. All of us are that leadership. So nobody won, nobody lost, and then but all of us were there to say, if you think I can do it now, okay, it's fine. But whoever you take, I'm fine. And also I want to make this point that whatever happens, and I thank all those comrades who stood. But in having stood, you thought that probably for this time, you would want other people ahead of them, but they stood. I thank them for that. Because that alone is an indication that Azapo has a depth of leadership. That alone is an indication that this is a healthy organization leadership-wise. For those who don't know, a Comrade Nodova, I used to call him Double. Now I've changed because he looks so serious. He looks so serious this day. Yeah, I no longer call him Double now, and I call him Comrade Nodova. Sometimes Comrade Khao. Comrade Nodova is not just a comrade of mine; he's a friend of mine. Some of you don't know. If I go to the Western Cape, he knows. He must stop everything. He must put down his case and go and collect me at the airport and find me a place to sleep. Long before I was the president, not because I was the president. But if he comes this side, I must stop everything. I must stop my gardening, and then I must go and collect him at the airport. So he's my friend and my comrade. And then I respect him. It's not a small matter. I respect him. I respect that comrade. The reason why I respect him is because I come a long way with him. In the early 80s, we were together serving in Azapo. Some of you don't know. We were serving, in the early 80s, we were serving together in Azapo with that comrade. So I've known him for that long. And I know him that he loves this Azapo and he's committed to Azapo. And I know him that he means very well. And that's the reason why, even hereafter, I will still call upon him and say, Muna, can you help me with this? Help me with that. I'm unable to go there. Can you go there? He will. And he's going to. He will. So I wanted you to understand that we are not in any competition, not in nothing. And also, I wanted to tell you as well, having said that there is no campaigning hereafter, if there was any. There are no contestation hereafter. But now we are together, now we are focused. What does that mean? Simply, that means I am not a president of those who elected me. I wasn't here. I don't know who voted. But I'm not a president of those who elected me. If you elected me and you think you can say, I elected you and I'm going to be nice with you, no. You might just be the first one I'm going to deal with very roughly. So I'm making the point, therefore, that this leadership, this central committee that has been elected, is the leadership of the entire Azapo. At every corner of this country, this is the leadership of Azapo. And whether you elected it, you did not elect it, this is your leadership. When we call, we call. And then you shall respond. And then when you call, we shall respond. I just wanted to start there to make that point. Dobby, me out. This cap, I won't take it off. Except, yeah, me out. Sure. Hola, me too. Thank you. Yeah, Jansson. Serious? Okay, thank you very much. Now, on a serious note, is that, comrades, the work has just begun. That's a problematic thing. You have worked so hard, and when you are here and you are told that the work has just begun, it then means that at least there are two, probably three critical things that you must take home. Three critical things that you must take home. The number one thing that we must take home is that we don't sleep. We don't sleep. We don't sleep. Akozeli, agalali umgcini. Okay. Yeah, so he does not sleep, he does not slumber. So asilali. We go out and we must organize. Organize. There is no other word we must know. Organize, organize, organize. Nothing else. When we get out of here, organize. Where the organizing starts, it starts with the family, organize. It starts with your children, organize. Start with your spouse, with your partner, organize. It starts in your street, organize. When we get out of here, let's go out and organize. Let's populate this organization with black people, with the people of this country, with Azanians. Let's organize. That's the first thing that we do. But I'm not saying let's just organize and end there, but let's build structures. Let us organize those people into structures. So number one, let's build structures. Let's organize. Let's build structures. That's number one. And another one which is very important, number two, which is very important. After organizing and building structures, which is our number one, organize, 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 organize. And number two, you cannot organize for the sake of organizing. You cannot organize for the sake of organizing. Number two, after organizing, we must be able to organize the communities such that Azapo is able to go to where it belongs, and where Azapo belongs are the legislatures, right from the municipality. Right from the municipality. It is not fair, comrade. It is not fair. It is not fair that even when you invite the media and then they say, hey, they say, okay, no, we hear that. No, but but who do you represent? I said, I represent black people. No, they said, no, in terms of the vote, because you are not in parliament, then it means you speak for nobody. So if you see us not being able to appear here, appear there, it's because this system takes us to speak for nobody. This system is saying in their interpretation of elections, the people of this country have rejected you. They don't have confidence in you. So therefore, you have not been appointed by the people of this country to speak on their behalf. So why must we come and listen to you? So please, comrades, can you make it a point that we go and then populate those legislatures? It's very important, right? If there is any and every by-elections, that's the starting point. We must do it seriously. We must do it seriously, comrades. Remember, every time you go there and then get 1 vote, 2 votes, and you lose, and then the problem with loss, you get used to losing. And even the people themselves get used to your losing. And once they get used to your losing, they stop voting for you because you don't mean anything, you mean nothing. Number two, let's populate the legislatures with Azapo. Let's invade the legislatures. Let's go there and speak on behalf of the people. Let us not back outside. Let's not back outside. Let's kick the tables inside. Let's kick the tables inside and rearrange the rooms. Rearrange the furniture, and we can't do that if we are outside. It doesn't matter how politically correct we think we are. That's number two. Number three, and the most important thing, comrade, is that you will never be able to do both these two. Both these two, you won't be able to do if you do not have an organization. Now, what does it mean not to have an organization? Because you can have an organization and look at it here, but if there is no discipline, there's no organization. If there is no discipline, there is no organization. There is a reason why people in the faith organization or the churches and whatever, there's a reason why they elect a small boy of 15 years and they call him Ubaba Kapantate. There's a reason why they do that. They're not looking at him at his age or at her age. They are looking at the role they are given that person. They're looking at the role because they are saying to that person, you are the embodiment of this church, of this organization. So therefore, because we respect our organization, we will respect you. Because we respect you, you will respect us and you will respect our organization in turn. So that is important discipline. Discipline. The way we talk to one another, the way we treat one another, discipline is critically important. And this thing they call cadership is more than brothership or brotherhood or sisterhood. This thing we call cadership or comradeship. It's more than that. It's more than that. It means that we are united in blood to suffer together or rejoice together. That's what it means. It means I must be able to trust you that you will check my back and I will check yours. It's important. If you get the other two things that I talked about, don't forget discipline, because with discipline, just with discipline, we may be able to achieve the other two, even if you've forgotten them, if you still remember discipline. If you still remember discipline. And an army that has no discipline, even the way it marches, you can see there's no discipline. The way it marches, there's no discipline. You know what discipline means, comrades? Discipline is that kind of a thing that they say to you, this is the flag of the country. This is the flag of the country. And because of discipline, you know that this flag of this country must never touch the ground. Because it is the flag of the country. It represents the country. It represents the nation. It represents the hopes of these people. It represents everything that these people stand for. And then if when you don't understand discipline, you say, a cloth, just a small cloth, it can't fall and touch the ground. It can't. It must not touch the ground. The flag of the country, the flag of the nation, the flag of Azapo, it must not touch the ground. It must not fall and touch the ground. If it falls, you must go first there. It doesn't matter if there are bottles and or thorns or whatever, knives facing you. The flag of the country cannot fall and touch the ground. You must be there first to be stabbed by the knives and protect the flag of the country. And somebody who doesn't understand says, a cloth, they call it a cloth. It's not a cloth, it's the flag of the country. If you know discipline, you will protect that flag. If you understand, it's discipline. It's the reason why you see on television other people, when they are fighting, they burn a flag of another country. Do you know how angry that country becomes? Do you know how angry that country? It's like they can kill something, they can go and fly their B-2 and go and bomb people. But it's just a cloth. It's just a cloth. It's just this small A4 cloth it has not even been manufactured by the US. It's manufactured by those people in Palestine. In some corner there, a cloth, and doing the colors after that they burn it. But yet the US can't take it. It's painful. Can you see discipline? Discipline, comrades. Discipline. Discipline is that kind of a thing that you know that your comrade cannot sleep outside when you have a room. Your comrade cannot sleep having eaten when you have food. Even if you don't have it, find it, because that comrade may need that food more than you. You may be able to sacrifice that food for your own comrade, and you sleep without eating. Because when you look at that comrade, it looks like he needs it more than me, and it looks like I can survive one more day. He will not survive another day. So I'll sacrifice my food. Comrades, that's why Kwame Ture, when he spoke, when I sit down, Kwame Ture, when he spoke, he gave us this word, and then he said, of all the things, we must develop an undying love for our people. We must develop an undying love
for our people. We do this for our people. But elsewhere, he then says, I think that is 1968. Then in 1968, Kwame Ture says, comrades, we shall be united. And then he says, we are not strong enough to fight the enemy and still fight ourselves. To fight ourselves and still fight the enemy. So in Azapo, we shall not fight amongst ourselves because we are not strong enough to fight amongst ourselves, and still fight the enemy and still achieve the goal of liberation. Thank you. Any announcement, Kuble? There are tickets for the meals. They are with the General Shasa. Any more announcement?